Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome to Ice Juice of Romance. Our stories for today, The Queen's Revenge, Chapter 5. The power of the Cabanyan autocracy is palpable in the gilded splendor of the hall. Murmurs hush as you walk with your head held high. The passion-loving queen approaches you. Elizabeth, so sophisticated, so noble. You exude a maturity beyond your years. I look forward to seeing you participate in this court of peace. It is a great honor, Your Majesty. You take your place next to Peter, who is once again twiddling with his coat. Peter, you look just like a crown princess. Once the proceedings are over, the queens join your and Peter's hand. The young prince pledges. Elizabeth, Sophia's, Peter, why don't you get to know each other before the ceremony tonight? Perhaps a special tour of the Kremlin? A public appearance to put the negative gossip about us to rest. Peter. Your gaze shifts from him to the handsome figure beside him. Sartiko, greeting your highness. Wow. I expected him to be here, but who is that man with him? Sorry. However, she don't get a chance to be introduced. She don't even have a chance to speak with Peter. He's already gone, storming out of the Congress Hall. Sorry. He gives a sloppy bow and then heads off, catching up with Peter. Elizabeth, pity. The queen departs the hall without so much as a glance your way. The hall is abused with a courtier's disapproval. I can't disappoint the queen like this. I was supposed to get closer to Peter today and ease him into accepting our marriage. If only there was a way to get him to take interest in me like last night. As you turn, the answer to your dilemma stares you in the face, even smiling sheepishly. Sartikov, he's quite this printer. Peter reacted so strongly to me last night because I was dancing with Sartikov. You turn up your acting scale as if you are only smiling through pain. We're not standing around here, OD, are we? I wonder how Peter will react when he sees us together. Allow me to escort you, Your Highness. I will be a few steps behind. That's not the Sartikov I know. Is anything the matter? Did you get reprimanded for last night? Sartikov, everything is fine, Your Highness. His soft smile catches you off guard, sending butterflies to your stomach. Butterflies that I've never thought I had in you. I know he is keeping his distance because of Peter's warning. I must take the lead. Hands firm behind his back, lips pressed to keep from breaking into a smile. He keeps his distance as we both step out of the Congress Hall. Sartikov. Why am I so tongue-tied and giddy? My breath hitches as I catch myself. I can't lose sight of my promise when I was given this second life. Sartikov, I have been following your lead for a while now, Your Highness. Do you have a destination in mind? I'm not completely straying from my revenge by spending time with Sartikov. Or anything you would like to know more about the palace or inner working of the court? That's right, I only need to ask. I will ask Sartikov to show me around the palace while he tells me about the court. What's a crown princess without her crown prince? Your Highness, your acting chops are getting honed today. As I am now, I will become a lost soul, a ghost of Kremlin, wandering aimlessly. Sartikov finally sees through the obstacle. I can show you the way, Your Highness. I would like to know more about Peter's life in this palace. Peter wasn't born here. He was brought here when he was 14. He had nothing but the toy soldier from his childhood. Unfortunately, most of them were lost on the way and during his resettlement. He is able to reminisce about them with Ivan. That is the other friend of his that you saw today. His father is a baron of Kaivan. What a pitiful boy, Elizabeth's phone, just like me. He was never able to grow up. Up as you pass a certain door. Nothing to see there. Your reaction says otherwise. You twist the mysterious doors, unlock now. Her eyes travel across the equestrian gear and thumbs up and down, thumbs on war tactics. This is your room? Sartikov, it's too late for me to deny it now. Something horrible catches my eyes. She tried to get a better look, but he stands in her way. He runs his fingers through his hair. This isn't part of the tour. I will play cute to convince him to show me his room. But Sardikov, we're still inside the palace, are we not? His Adam's apple bulbs as you act coy and unnarrow the distance between the two of you. Indeed, we are. Pretty please, aren't we friends? Will show you me your room, please. He scratches his nose shyly, as if it can conceal the bright blush on his cheeks. Since you ask, but only that, please promise not to laugh. And then we're through with this part of the tour. He gives you a quick tour and saves the best for last, seated on a bookshelf. Needed stuffed animals? Here they are. I knitted them myself. I like keeping my hands busy. She looked back at him, his expression a mixture of pride and satisfaction. Oh, Sartiko, they are adorable. He clears his throat and heads back to the door, already on his way out. Thank you for your kind words, Your Highness. Now, for the rest of the tour, you carry on with the tour. Sartikov is back to his usual self again. I understand why you'd want a pop of color in your private space. The Kremlin is splendid, but quiet cold. Not for me. It's as if that stopover has made him forget Peter's warning to stay away from you. You glance at him. Not anymore. He clears his thought, and she go along with him and pay his reply no mind. And over there is a garden. Wow. The mystery of where Peter had run up to is now solved. His servants are lined up in an oddly familiar fashion. No way! Peter has made toy soldiers out of his servants? As the ghost steps shift, you soon recognize the servants' formation. It's the oblique order. The crown prince of Kaiban is making Kaibanian servants imitate the Promian military. Her father is one of the great generals of Promia. Watching him train his invincible army is one of her favorite memories. I will pretend I did not witness the atrocity or approach him with praise. Commendable show of discipline. Peter has already set his sights on here as his first target. Peter, to what do we owe this pleasure? Her gaze lands on the sprinter from the court hall. Standing behind Peter, he bows deeply. Forgive me for the delayed introduction, terrible rush. Ivan, I am Ivan, a loyal friend of His Highness the Crown Prince. Peter, if that's all, you are dismissed, Sophias. We are training, you see. From your military formation and the tactics of King Frederick, the soldier king. You won't get it. A tiny shackles. Your Highness. You'd be surprised. I know that the Promium nobility have absolute loyalty to the king, but Peter acts like a devotee. Peter, huh? What would a girl like you know? Girls should just shut up and stitch or something. Good. Interesting. Sixius remarks, when his ruler and the master of his life is a woman. She looked around her. Sarkov, Ivan, Peter, servant, they are all witnesses. Word with spread of Peter belittling you. Sartikov sad face. He helped defend your honor last night, but not now. Not when rumors of your love scandal are still hot. I must overcome this. My engagement ceremony is tonight. I can turn this into an opportunity to consolidate my status. Your Highness? Peter, well, make it quick. I don't have all day. I can use this obsession with King Frederick to get close to him. I will share my knowledge about the Promian military. As a Promian myself, my conscience won't let me live without pointing out a few mistakes your shoulders made. Peter, you? Point up my shoulders? Mistakes? You've got to be pulling my leg. Attention! Emulating your father, you command the servant until their steps and formation are in tip-top shape. Peter, I must admit, that was incredible. Ivan, you're the real thing! Sartikov, how enthralling. I don't deserve such praise. That formation is the oblique order made iconic by King Frederick toward many victories. Peter, tell me more, Sophias. She regaled him with tales she've heard from her father. Peter, join us, be my right hand. You don't need, do you, Sartikov? What about it, Sophias? Sartikov, we would be honored to have you with us, Your Highness. Her body is enveloped with a warm feeling as her gazes settle on each other for a moment. It's an honor, but I must respectfully decline your kindness. This is as far as I can go in this dress. Peter, in that case, stay and watch. Both are moral. He can expect the sweetest revenge. The servants have arranged appropriate seating and tea for you. For yeah, I must make him trust me more than his friends, but how? They finally go on break. Peter mumbles words, not nobody else, but she can understand. Connie Green, a Promean language. I will speak to him in Connie Green. Over a tea. Take up in hand, you approach Peter and speak to him in the language of his childhood. Tea to suit your throat, your highness. He enthusiastically responds in Connie Green. Sorry, guys. Peter, you've given me a great joy today. It's been years since I last heard it. It is still music to my ears. He warms up to her instantly, even joining her table of his own accord. Peter, you know, I idolize King Frederick of Promia. When I grow up, I want to be just like him. She refreshed his cup with a sympathetic look. "Hmm, but isn't your grandfather, the great King Peter, also a great king? Peter, it's a lot of pressure to live up to. How can anyone be greater than great? She reached for his hands, testing her boundaries. He even allows her to lovingly squeeze it. Oh, Peter, that's why you have me. I'll assist you. You can be great too, I can tell. Mhm. You can be great in your own way. Peter, the throne scares me. Did I ask to be king? I miss my 12 soldiers. I've never said that out loud before. Don't worry, they don't understand us. You can trust me, your highness. He downs the tea like a Kaibanian soldier swigs a shot of vodka and stands abruptly. Peter, I've said so much. His threatening back appears lonelier than ever. Her heart softens a little bit, but I can use this insight for my revenge. After all, knowing your enemies is the secret to victory in the art of war. Sophia Song returned to her chambers to prepare for her next battle. Sophia fills Anna in on the events of the day as she brushes her luck until they lost their lives out. Anna, oh, my lady, I'm ecstatic that your relationship with His Highness is progressing as well as with Sir Sartico. Anna, you're pulling my hair. You can never be too cautious. You shake your head and hold your manicured index finger to her lips. I still have not solved the mystery of the walls that bump at night. Suddenly, a knock sounds on the door. Sophia and Anna nearly jump out of her skins. How long has that person been standing there? They couldn't have heard a thing, right? Anna, it is a servant, and he is bearing a package from none other than the queen. Once he leaves, you and Anna stare at it wordlessly before she opens the bag and she examines the card. Especially for you, welcome to the family. It really is from the queen. Anna, it is a dress. Oh, my lady, it is so lovely. Anna helps Sophia put it on as well as the jewelry suit from King Frederick. Both are symbolic of the powers beneath her wings. The queen's gift is wow, regal, dreamy. What should I wear? So maybe this regal. I wear this regal. The queen is aware of passion's ability to communicate one's power. This is a vote of confidence in my ability. The door bursts open. Sophia's don't even have to turn to see who could be so brazen. Joanna, my daughter! Is that new? Curious gown. Anna, a present from Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. Joanna, well, anything for the Crown Princess mother. A gown? Jewelry, perhaps? She potters about your room in vain. Joanna, stinky old hug. If not for me, no one in their right mind would marry her mentally challenged nephew. The rats might hear. I will cover her mouth. Just tell her to keep her thoughts to herself. No civilized person wants to listen to your slender mother. Soon the time for you to depart has come. Every gathering in the Kremlin is more glorious than the last. The queen didn't hold back this time either. Joanna, your majesty, how splendid! And at the heart of it all, my divine, beautiful queen. Murmurs to the effect of, as kisser reach your ears. Oh, how embarrassing. Peter, you're pretty tonight, my betrothed. You are especially dashing tonight, too. Before I can say another word, he has already abandoned me to be by his aunt's side. What's new? Well, apart from mother's shameless flattery, it's all going well, a little too well. Servants now come out with vodka, wine, champagne. I name it, the grand ball has commenced. Alcohol. I never could handle a drink, perhaps I should hide. I turn away and, in my rush, bump into a man's broad chest. Sartikub, is he? With his warm smile, I feel everything's muscled and her body relax. Oh my goodness, my hands are on his chest. Oops. I quickly pull my hands away from an unbetrothed Sartikub. I didn't see you there. You didn't need to. I can take my eyes off you, even if I wanted to. To be my hero again, I presume. Sartikov is special cheerful. He's had a bit to drink. I didn't realize my hand was empty until he took it to his. My God. Sartikov, I have come to extend my best wishes to you, Your Highness. Sartikov face appears smooth, so with a hand of his crop gazes the back of your hand. It feels intimate. My every nerve is focused on the back of my hand as he plants the most respectful kiss. Peter, what's this? Peter, what do you think? You've left me alone again. There you are. Sir Sartikov is here to keep me company. Of course, Sartikov, my friend. The two tipsy men size each other up until one's give in. Sartikov, now that His Highness is here, my stint as an escort is through if you'll excuse me. Left to myself, Peter's expression softens. He's had a bit to drink too. Peter, I miss you, Sophia's. My God. Audible swan resounds around you as the tipsy crown prince gazes at me with puppy eyes. It is true. Does a drunk mind surely speak for a sober heart? Peter, why aren't you drinking? Are you not happy about being engaged to me? Mm, I look around you, thinking of the most possible excuse. My body freezes at what I'll witness. Lestak, staring at me, Johanna. Oh my God, what could Lestak have lynched off of my inebriated mother? Peter takes me by the hand and whispers to me, Peter, I was like you, Romanians only drink at a table, but Kaivanians drink until they drop. Now I drink like a Kaivanian. But what if I do not want to? If you can't hold your drink, you have to at least pretend. Lestak, Your Highness, the Crown Prince, Her Majesty seeks you. Sneaky viper, I didn't even see him approach. Peter, me? Again? Sorry, Sophia's. The smirk on Lestak's face as Peter skittles away tells me that it was nothing more than a bluff. Lestak, I don't know what's your real purpose for managing to waltz into the court. Just so you know, everything could change easily in the court. Lestak. Is that the way to talk to your future crown princess? Lestak, I've been rude, Your Highness. I congratulate you on your engagement. His pompous manner is attracting attention in a sense, not one but two drinks. Lestak, let me make it up to you, Your Highness. I noticed that you did not have a drink yet, so I took the liberty to pitch you a glass. Did Mother reveal my lightweight nature? Kaivanians learn to drink and be merry at an early age. It is part of the costume of your new home. When one offers you a drink, it is good etiquette to accept it with a smile. The nobility and dignitaries all nod at Lestak's words. On the other hand, refusing a drink in the presence of Her Majesty is considered rude and an insult to the Queen herself. I must say, cornering me in public like this is brilliant, even for Lestak. Elizabeth. Oh, she glares. Peter. Oh my, even the Queen and Peter cannot intervene. Lestak hands the other glass to me, while he raises his glass to the guest. A toast to the future crown princess of Kaivan. The guests raise their glasses to me. There is no way for me to back out now, or is there? Your Highness, can you prove that you are truly Kaivanian now? Oh my God, all eyes are on me. I take a deep breath and steady myself. I must serve myself. I will sip to be polite. I can appease the guest and maintain my composure. I won't give him the satisfaction. Of course, I am one with Kaibanyan in exalting the water of life. I think to you the Cape of Box Coast. I lift the glass of vodka, and the guest around me also lifts theirs. To Kaiban! I let the glass touch the tip of my lips and sip, and the guests do the same. However, the skimmer isn't satisfied. Listock, that's all? What an outrage! A disrespect to a courtier of a queen is tantamount to disrespect to Her Majesty. Ah well, look for Anna or my mother for their help. Okay. Anna, sorry my lady. Johanna, oh, haha. My daughter is a lightweight. She'll be piss drunk and reckless in no time. Oh my god. Lista, I wonder if you take after your mother, the Grand Duchess Johanna of Siren, Your Highness. How dare he use Kaibanyan costume to bully me? No one has ever pressured me to drink in my past life. Finally, I give in and take a sip. Just like that, I head Jobs. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see the other guest. Let's take up to reach somewhere. You can't be so weak. One more drink for the honor of Kaiban. I pretend not to hear him. The world spins around me. I struggle to steady myself. I step on the hem of her dress, of my dress, are on my way down. A firm grasp steadies me. Ponya, there you are, Your Highness. Okay. Okay. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you like what I've been choosing. And for the next story, please don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless everyone. Bye bye.